Right now, 11,000 meters below the surface of the Pacific Ocean, China is building the most ambitious underwater empire the world has ever seen. Permanent bases, autonomous robots, a silent war for resources is unfolding, and hardly anyone is paying attention. While we talk about Mars and AI, China is colonizing the ocean floor, and they're doing it fast. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now, and it could change who controls the future. What's really at the bottom of the ocean? Let's get one thing straight. The Mariana Trench isn't just the deepest point on Earth, it's the least explored, and possibly the most valuable. Down there, hidden in the darkness, are polymetallic nodules, clusters rich in cobalt, nickel, and rare earths. These metals power everything from smartphones to fighter jets to electric cars. Now ask yourself, what if one country controlled all of it? The new gold rush deep sea mining is no longer a theory. China is already testing robotic mining vessels in the South China Sea. These nodules? Some say they could be worth trillions in the coming decades, enough to shift entire economies. But here's the kicker. Most countries don't have the tech or funding to compete. The permanent underwater base. In 2021, China announced plans for the first permanent crewed deep-sea base. Think of it like an underwater ISS, but with drills and labs. Why? Because whoever can live and work down there can own the seafloor. This isn't just about research, it's a strategic stronghold in international waters. The military connection. You think it's just science? Think again. Underwater drones and sensor networks can track submarines, tap undersea cables, and secure choke points. Deep-sea dominance isn't just about mining, it's about military surveillance and control of information. America is falling behind. Here's where it gets scary. The US has been slashing ocean research funding. Meanwhile, China is sending deep-diving robots like Fenduja and Haidu-1, mapping thousands of miles of ocean floor. The gap is growing. And it's not just about science, it's about power. The planet's most fragile ecosystem. The deep sea is not just rock and sludge. It's home to some of the most unique life forms on Earth. These ecosystems evolved over millions of years, and they could be wiped out in months. Mining creates massive sediment clouds, crushing pressure zones and noise pollution that no species can escape. Once we destroy them, there's no coming back. UN oversight is powerless. Think there's a global watchdog? Not really. The International Seabed Authority technically governs deep-sea resources, but it's underfunded, understaffed, and mostly ignored. China has filed dozens of exploration claims. Other nations? Just a handful. Without real regulation, we're heading for a deep-sea version of the Wild West. The ocean is the new space race. This is not unlike the 1960s, except instead of rockets, it's submersibles. Instead of flags on the moon, it's flags on the seabed. And like space, the country that controls this domain controls future resources, tech, and influence. What happens if China succeeds alone? If China succeeds without global checks, we could see a future where critical resources are monopolized, military tension rises underwater, fragile ecosystems vanish before they're even discovered. This isn't just about politics, it's about the future of the planet. What the world needs to do, now. It's not too late, but we need urgent action. Invest in deep-sea science, create a global deep-sea treaty, set environmental limits before mining begins. Encourage collaboration, not conflict. We need a deep-sea version of the Antarctic Treaty, one that protects this last untouched frontier. The deep sea is Earth's final mystery, but without global action it could become its final tragedy. We have one chance to get this right. The question is, who will rise, who will fall, and what will remain at the bottom of the ocean? If you want more videos unpacking the hidden wars for power and resources, hit subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments. This was GeoPoli-Tech Hub. See you in the next one.